Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with another update to the Back to the Future Time Machine. So at this point I've got the chassis done, which is steps 1 through 5 of the instructions, but before I get to the actual model, I wanted to show a couple of things in the instructions to be aware of. First of all, the front and rear upper cross members do have directions, so make sure you pay attention to the arrows when you're putting those in. And also, they've got really soft locators. You really want to make sure that you have the lower assembly all done, because those have nice solid locators, so those will help you line up the upper cross members once you kind of have everything in place. And if you do that, you'll make sure that everything is lined up exactly how it's supposed to be. And so, taking a look at the chassis, everything fits together just as nice as you'd hope. I did make a couple little decorative upgrades. I've got some lenses in here I made from PVA glue, and all the silver sections are done with some bare metal foil. You'll never see it once the wheels are on, but I did paint the disc brakes. And I've got some raw metal there for the brake calipers as well as the springs. And tried to go light on the weathering. Figure, Doc's been working on this, so he's probably been cleaning it as he's gone. And since this is its first appearance, it won't have all the weathering that it will have later on in the movies. So really just tried to hit the high spots, the edges, things like that. And now that you've all seen the painted brakes, I can go ahead and hide those with the tires. Now, these are the kit supplied tires, but these are not the kit supplied markings for them. Since every branded part of a kit would have to have its own license, Aoshima, like most other companies, just opt to go with simple black walls. But fortunately, we can turn to the aftermarket. I picked up a couple of sets of white letter tire decals from Fireball Model Works, one in 24th and one in 25th, to match the big and little tires that were included in the kit. And you can see they're nice sharp printing on them, totally opaque, so you get a nice bright white with them. And I did do a little bit of weathering to them so they didn't look quite so new. Now, I did run into one problem with the front wheels. That was totally self-inflicted though. Frustrating as all get out, but totally self-inflicted. I got all 4 of the center caps on, and then tried to nudge one because it was a little off-center, and ended up destroying the decal. So that was really frustrating, but I do have one of the stock DeLorean kits on the way, so I'll just use one of the ones out of that. Nice touch with the functional steering, though. That works pretty good. Any rate, the rest of it, though, no complaints at all. Even the soft locators that I mentioned for those upper cross members, they're really not that bad, especially if you have the lower assemblies done, so you use those locators and just kind of sandwich the frame between everything. Would have been nice if Aoshima had included an extra 1 or 2 center caps. They had room on the decal sheet. They could have given us a little extra margin of error, but I get it. Like I said, totally self-inflicted and totally fixable. So, next up, going to be starting work on the interior. So I will have another update for that next weekend. You can check back then, and thanks for watching.